Salutations, Araxians! I'm Margaret Luperza-Crone, your community manager for PlanetSide 2, and I want to welcome you to the World Domination Series preseason number 2. We listened to all of your feedback, and now we're coming back with new rules, new rewards, and new scoring.
Oh, no, yes, like a boss.
I am Oglega. Come and fight with me, the new conglomerate, as we take out the Terran Republic scum and wipe the floor with the Vanu sovereignty. They may take our certs, but they will never take our freedom!
I am a Lord of the Terran Republic. Yes, we will take their certs. Yes, we will take their crown. And yes, we will take Araxis in this domination series. We will do it because we are stronger. We have unity and discipline and good old-fashioned firepower. Terran Republic, victory is our tradition.
You have failed the Republic.
Let these children wage their pointless games. Fight with me, Pterodactyl, and the Vanu sovereignty. We fight for the future. We fight for enlightenment. We fight for purple spandex. Technology equals might.
Patriot camo right now.
Hello everyone, welcome! We are on Friday Night Ops. We finally started. This is episode 59. I am Margaret Luperza-Crone, no longer your community manager. Oh, I'm actually going to be moving to the EverQuest 2 team, but I will still be here every Friday for you guys for Friday Night Ops because I love PlanetSide 2. I'm not going to stop playing it. And with me today is...
I'm Dave Bennett, also known as Malorn. I am a systems designer on PlanetSide 2 and also a level designer on PlanetSide 2.
Just doing all the things.
You've started to see some of my stuff.
Oh, your microphone.
But my microphone is not in the right place.
Like, we had
sorry.
like chin, beard phone going on.
Beard phone, yes, sorry. Scruff phone. Yeah, I did some of the outposts on Amerish, along with Mr. Clegg and Mr. Xander, and Mr. Moyer did a few of them as well, and Mr. Burness, who... We need to have Burness on here at some point.
I would love to have Burness on here. He cracks me up, and I love him. He got to start on PlanetSide 2 as an apprentice, and I kind of helped train him up, and he's a rock star. He's doing great things over there. So yeah,
he's having fun.
Are you excited? What have you seen from the community so far about Amerish? Everyone seems to be loving it.
A lot of positivity. I mean, everything's going to have a few bumps here and there, but by and large, it seems very positive. I've been really enthusiastic, happy to fight at any of the bases, all the new bases, but especially the ones that I made. I like to seek those out and kind of.
Do you want to mention a couple of those so people can kind of
sure, I could.
We could even fly over
I could
there.
even show you.
Yeah, let's.
I guess I could go and I could go like super secret and viz and.
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
Let me do that real quick.
Oh, we'll keep it on this screen first then.
Yeah, let me do that real quick.
Let me do that really quick while I put it in the chat. Well, if you make the chat tinier, we can actually switch to that scene as well.
Oh, hold on, let me.
It's the Alt button. Oh, I don't know what it is by default for you, or for you because you have all your stuff set up weird.
Got it.
He's setting up all the magics, and we're gonna go check it out. In the meanwhile, why don't you guys tell us in chat what you guys think, and if you have any questions or anything like that, go ahead and toss them in there, and we'll try to transition.
Actually, I'll just go over it on the map. I don't want to leave my people hanging here.
Leave your people hanging. All right. And for those of you, I think a few of you in here are asking about my transition to EQ2 and like why we're doing these changes. We're doing a lot of changes on the community team. We've actually moved a lot of people to different teams because if you don't know, well now you will know, Paistro is leaving us. He's going to another company, and he made his farewell post. It's a very great post. You guys should check it out. He's been with our company for a really long time as a senior community manager, and we will miss him greatly because he does lots of awesome things. And now we have all this reorganization on our team, and we're trying to, cover all the games and make sure you guys still get the best quality, management and service as we possibly can.
Mm-hmm.
So Tony will be joining you guys again, Mr. Raider X. He's been on PlanetSide 2 before. He was the community manager from the beginning in Alpha and Beta. So it's nothing new to you guys. You guys should all know him. So please welcome him with open arms and respond to the welcome post that I made and show him that you have some hearts for him because he needs them. He needs all of them. And if you have any photos of bears, feel free to post those in chat too, because he really loves bears. He's gonna hate me for saying that. All right, let's switch over. He's already got the scene up and ready to go.
Yeah. I also want to just give another shout out to another person on the team who doesn't quite get as much recognition on the level design team, which is our level design lead, Corey Navage.
Corey, yeah. I want Corey to come on the show.
He should come on.
He
he's got
always
that article.
pushes it off to you guys.
Yeah, he really should. He really should come on. He has a great article. I forget which magazine it's in. We should find that because it's a really good magazine article that you guys should read about level design.
I know it
Esmer
might be a PC Gamer magazine.
Yeah, it's some of these maybe rock paper shotgun. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah.
Corey would know. But yeah, I mean it's a great article there. If we can dig it up, we may show it to you later in the show. Yeah, he does a lot of the behind the scenes stuff. Doesn't make all that many bases himself, but he sure fixes a lot of the bugs we create for him.
That's always fun.
And he does all the organization and all of the management of the whole level design process, and he does a fantastic job at it. So all this has happened because he played a big role in that. So wanted to be sure to give credit where credit is due.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
I'm glad that we were able to pull him onto the PlanetSide 2 team early on in development and get him in there because he's made some drastic changes from what we had before, like what we had prior, and also bringing in lots of critiques for people in just level design theory as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you see our level design has evolved quite a lot over the course of the game.
So go ahead. Show us the ones that
let me
you
start
created.
with one of my pride and joys.
All right.
I didn't actually revamp this
I
base
got to
in
fight at
Amerish.
Cobalt Communications.
Yeah, I heard you were there last night.
Yes, I was
Yes,
there
Cobalt
last night.
Communications was the first base I ever made on PlanetSide, the original Cobalt. It still is very similar to the original, and Mr. Burness, who did the revamp of it, was very kind and letting me give feedback on that. And so it was kind of like my baby, but he did a really good job on this, I think, and fixed a lot of the issues that it had, and I think it's a much better base than it was before. But this is kind of half one of my bases, I would say, Cobalt. But it's my first one.
It's
It's
his
probably
baby.
it's my baby. It's always
See,
be one of my favorite places to be.
That's the thing for like the PlanetSide 2 community. Even though I'm not going to be your community manager, you guys are always. I mean, you're my first community that I've ever gotten to manage before. So I think I love you guys.
Yep, same thing. It's the first one.
Yep.
Nearby Cobalt is actually 3 other outposts that I worked on. Heoka Armory was kind of a redo of the existing one there. It's kind of a warehouse building. It's got a little special. There's a spawn room underneath that goes under the bridge here, and a teleporter underneath the facility. So it's a pretty large kind of interior sprawling complex. That was one of the more experimental ones I wanted to do, see if an idea like that could work out pretty well with a completely protected main spawn exit underneath the road, and primarily underground entrances there. Deep Core is the first one I revamped on Amerish. Is one of my favorites. I mean, I kind of like them all, but one of my favorites where I tried to do something a little different by putting the teleporter room up here on the top of the cliff, so you had the highest elevation in the
That is
of the
that was
defenders.
interesting to fight in that base.
And then the lower part here is the other main spawn, which kind of has a little protected area right here to allow you to get into this building. So the idea was kind of protect from vehicle camping and to give defenders a couple ways out to spread out a little bit. And the attackers have this nice big hill up here, which you come up from the bastion. It kind of reminds you of Operation Overlord. It's got these big cliff bunkers right here. So this was kind of a cool one that I liked, or I tried to really mix elevation. You've got like a side route this way through the base, kind of makes a big donut. There's an underground little area here where the vehicle pad is. So Deep Core is one of the first ones. I really enjoyed that one. Heoka Chemical Lab this may be my favorite right now, just because how different it is. It has the light bridges that have been receiving a lot of attention on Reddit, or energy bridges, where you have little side terminal rooms here that create force fields over the bridges, which you can hack as an infiltrator. And this whole kind of area here is a big pit
French.
of acid death.
It's moat.
It's a big moat around the base.
Moat
So
of
instead
death.
instead of building a wall around the base, it was kind of
That's
open
where
field.
Clegg is right now.
Yeah.
He's down in there.
He's down in the
somewhere.
pit.
Just so you guys know, I know that in the announcement Clegg was there. He will not be joining us today, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But we have a replacement, so do not fear, my NC brethren.
Yep. And this base is kind of designed around having the infantry approaches on the opposite side. So you have these bridge fights, where it's a tug of war, where the defenders are spawning over here, kind of this nice little protected area here, and then you kind of fight towards the cap point. It's under contention right now. And then to get the vehicles across, you have to control these little areas. And if you really want to be a troll, you can be an infiltrator, wait for people to cross the bridge, and drop them into their doom. There's actually a little path right here for AMSs. If you're fighting from the Heyoka side, you can get AMSs over here through this little path, and tanks as well to shell. It's a very interesting base. I enjoyed fighting at it there yesterday. I also did all the ones around Wokuk here. These 4. Ecological Preserve, which is a little vacation home. I kind of like hanging out there.
Vacation home.
It's a pretty fun little place. It's
Vacation home where you die.
It's very. It's got a little LA River action going on to it, where you got the little sunken road underneath the have little bridges across. These little bridges are
I've
kind of my
noticed that bridges
trademark.
are like the thing. There's lots and lots of bridges. Well, I mean, bridges provide such a drastic choke point.
Yeah, they're choke points. I think they're interesting for elevation. Got little fortifications. You can mount the ramparts here and here and over here. This one's also under contention. How about that?
Every time you hover over one, everyone just
they
goes
just
there.
go over there. But this is where the spawn is over on this side. Again, it's the same kind of design overall as you saw on Chemical Plant, where you have the defenders on one side, the attackers come and park AMSs over here, and it's a tug of war across over the point. So the fight is meant to go this way, not kind of like this way or this way, just straight across this way. Shipping dock is one I didn't really change too much from its original position. It has a spawn spawn room completely underneath this little rock here, a teleporter, and the whole capture point is up underneath this bridge, which is kind of neat. And I added I fortified these end caps a little bit. The attackers are again intended to kind of come around this way. So this whole area is meant to be attack routes for both of these bases, with the spawners off, or the fenders off in kind of the opposite side, so the spawn room doesn't interfere too much with the actual fighting going on here. I also did Wokuk Watchtower. Didn't do too much.
So we actually have a question.
Oh yeah.
Are you going to fix the link to Heyoka to Cobalt Communications?
What do you mean fix the link?
Heyoka.
The link is not broken.
The link is just not there.
There is no link. It's not intended to have a link.
All
Actually,
right,
I can show you guys maybe the overall design of the lattice might help understand, demystify
I think
some of that.
that's good. I mean, this is great content. I think people love hearing the actual answers and design behind things.
This is also one of the things Corey did, which I thought was very good, was the Amerish lattice, which is the you have like an inner ring here around the ascent area, which is where all 3 tech plants are. So all 3 tech plants are here in this ring. All 3 of these tech plants have 2 entrances, and it's just kind of a circular approach around the ascent. Every empire has 2 hops, and then they have a large outpost entry into the ring, and that ring also connects to the ascent at one of the 3 outposts that connect to the ascent. So the Bastion, Crux, and Araxis firearms are very strategically important on Amerish. Holding those gives you many more attack options around the ring and to the center. And if you want to fight for control of the tech, all the tech resources are in the center ring. A lot of important stuff going on here in the middle. And the ascent is a nice flanking route that if you control the ascent or the areas around the ascent, you can flank into one of the other lanes. And also coming off of each of this inner ring is a branch off on a smaller outpost into one of the outer rings. So you see this whole thing is one giant outer ring from the warp gates. And
well, there's not one connect. There's
they fork. There's a
Haha.
fork right here. Where the lanes actually split, and that was an intentional fork, and the idea is create more combat lane action. And the inner lane at a large outpost connects to the interior ring. So you see that here, NC Arsenal connects up to Araxicom, West Bass Watchtower connects to Shimmy Rock, and Split Peak connects to Araxicon substation. So these are the 3 kind of outer lane connecting points into the inner lane. And then you have the far outer lane, which is all small outposts, no large outposts, which is connects the 2 outer outposts. So if you look at each warp gate, it's very close to being perfectly symmetrical in terms of outpost placement, where you have a small hop and a large outpost, and you got the biolab. You got small outpost, large outpost, biolab. A couple hops to an amp station, couple hops to an amp station. Again, small outpost, large outpost, biolab. So all the 3 warp gates have that property, just like all 3 go there.
So people are asking, how often do the warp gates rotate? And currently they rotate once a week because we're in WDS season. And you had actually talked to me and you were wondering yourself what the players were liking. Do you guys like the once a week? Do you want it twice a week? How often would you like it?
Yeah, tell us
Definitely
what
let
you
us
think.
know in chat. But what were you guys looking at and thinking about doing?
Oh, well,
going forward?
kind of what we proposed on the roadmap and what our current plan is
Every 2 weeks?
is every
right?
2 weeks outside of the WDS and every week during the WDS. So the WDS is 6 weeks. There's 6 permutations. We'll hit each one throughout the 6 permutations. Our preseason's only 3 weeks long, though.
People said daily, once a week, every 2 weeks.
It takes about
So
probably about half an hour to an hour for a given continent to restabilize after the gates warp. So it tends not to be super impactful.
seems like a lot of people are saying every 2 weeks, which is initially what the community had said to begin with. And that's what I had reiterated.
Yeah,
to
exactly.
you,
That's why.
that was the majority of people
we
were
did it a
liking
little bit
that.
faster in the WDS just because we want to be fair
Every
and
week.
and
Yeah.
and kind of mix it up every week, so we don't have one empire with what might be perceived as a strong position, and then that kind of dominates the season.
Yeah.
We didn't want that to happen.
And for
but for
those of
outside,
you
we were
asking
thinking
about
every other
Easter
week.
stuff, we will talk about that with Taylor, and I'm sure she'll be able to bring us all kinds of goodies, maybe some information about what's going to come out. So keep your minds open and ask those questions when she's here, because she primarily works on all the marketplace stuff. It's a great question for her. But he works primarily on level design, some system stuff like that, so that's probably the best questions to ask Mr. Malorn here. But go ahead, go forth, and continue telling us about Amerish.
The Amerish lattice, yes.
Or Amerish.
And just to be clear on that warp gate rotation, the next rotation will be in 2 weeks. So it's not going to be at the end of the WDS. We don't have one at the very end of the WDS. We have one
at
the week
beginning.
after.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
So
it'll be the week after.
the next rotation will be 2 weeks from now, and the WDS will end
The 28th.
right around
Yeah.
about a week from now.
Yeah.
So
Exactly, about a week from now.
back to the lattice. So both on like number of outposts and number of hops and everything, it's very symmetrical. The Cobalt to West Pass is a little bit more awkward one because of the
Yeah.
distance involved, which is kind of unfortunate. But
Was it not
it's-
something you guys were able to change in the
we tried
terrain?
not to move the outpost as much as possible
Mm.
because moving the outpost adds a lot to the work time, and that's that much less time you're going to have to really making the base better, or less time you have towards other bases, and so yeah, this one's probably a little unfortunate that these are a little
And you worked
farther
on
away.
the hex regions to kind of move those so that they're
Yeah,
a little
like
bit better
repolish
placed.
the hex regions,
Yeah.
like in this case, to make sure that if you're fighting between West Pass and Cobalt, this road here is inside either of the region hexes. It doesn't ever fall outside the hexes. That's one of the many
Whereas
little things
before,
that I tweaked.
sometimes you would see like the whole road would.
The
whole
road
region
would like
go
meander
all the
into
way
Scarfield
down,
Reliquary instead, and then come
Yeah.
back into West Pass. Before I did that, that's what it did. So, and I also tried to make them so, like in this example, these regions are roughly halfway in between the two outposts. So we tried to make it as balanced as possible. So when you look at the regions and you see the population indicators, you got a good idea of which region they're actually in. Now, some of these regions are kind of rough, like right between these two, but
We have some
did
more
what I could.
questions in chat, and I don't know if you want to answer those or if you'd like to.
I'm
continue.
cool answering questions.
All right, so the next question is here from Ken Treed, and it's specifically about WDS. Can you talk about some of the defense changes coming to WDS?
Changes coming to WDS. We've been looking at the population handicap mostly. I think that's probably the big change that if for the next one that if you see, we'll try to get something like that in there. I can't give any promises, but
Yeah.
looking at some way to weight like the population scoring at the time of the scoring occurring, which has all sorts of weird implications like messaging to the players, making sure it's easy to understand, making sure the values aren't too small that it doesn't matter. That sort of stuff, but that's basically what we're looking into. That's really the number one concern I think players have is population imbalance. So we're looking into that. We've already kind of addressed the reward thing. We're gonna have better rewards in the future.
Yeah,
than what you saw
he
in the
actually made a
preseason.
post about this, so if you want to go check that out on the
Yeah, I have a whole
PlanetSide 2
post
forums.
about what it is and
It's in the
what we're
news and
looking at.
announcements as well as in the gameplay section, so you can't miss it. Definitely go check that out. We have some more questions here, specifically. Fat Freddy wants to know, how is Hossin going, and will it be as cool as the Amerish?
That's hard to say. I mean, I think Amerish kind of gave us a heck of a standard to set. I'm really impressed with most of Amerish. I mean, I think it all needs everything needs a little polish here and there. But Hassan is, I guess, underway. I got a bunch of tasks piled on to get started on some of that stuff. So yeah, I think Hassan is in progress. And
So our
will it
next,
be as good as Amerish? I don't know. I can't really answer that. I think you'll have to be the judge.
yeah.
I hope so. But not so much that you don't ever want to go to Amerish again.
Cooper42 wants to know, alerts in WDS are all automatic. What are the long-term plans for allowing players to shape the strategic part of the game rather than just responding to systems?
Oh wow.
That's a great question.
Yeah, it's
actually.
great question. One
It's a little
that
bit more
I may
design
not have
theory. A solid answer.
one that I
for.
may not have a solid answer on. Get the caveat with all sorts of like, yeah, may not never happen, all that sort of
I mean,
stuff.
well, you can always talk about ideas. I think
Yeah,
I'll
talk about ideas,
gets
and
people
just to
excited.
let everyone know, ideas are not necessarily going to be in the game, but stuff we're thinking about. Some of the things we're thinking about are things like alerts being more driven, more player driven. Like if you're fighting on Amerish and then you reach certain conditions on Amerish, and that would cause an alert to happen on Amerish. So instead of kind of a random alert pulling you off to some other continent, it would be something you could force and cook certain things on the continent. That's one of the things like that we've been discussing. Player-created missions are also something that we've discussed.
That's really exciting. That's
Like,
going to be coming out soon.
Well, not the player-created step of it.
Oh,
We're putting
yeah.
the foundational pieces in that will later evolve into that. Sort of like you think of a missions as sort of like a flexible event system, where the first phase is going to be we're going to kind of create some of the events for you. I guess more automated events, but for like phase one, it's all about helping create better guidance. So when you're at like West Pass Watchtower, you know that Cobalt is the next one for you to go to if you have these two.
So you have a little bit more of directives of where to go and what to do.
It's meant to be more
It's
direction oriented and help.
primarily like when you're a new player. I think when you first hop into the game, you're like, hey, there's so much going on. I just got in my warp kit. I don't know where to go. And then sometimes they just drive and they just
yeah,
drive.
exactly.
Like, they don't know
or
where
they
they're
don't know
going.
where to go and they redeploy and they go somewhere else.
Yes.
And like kind of a fight that might have been is never going to be.
Yeah. Finding the action.
Yeah.
Getting to where your faction actually needs you to be rather than just off on your own.
Exactly.
Unless you want to.
So that's where the missions are going to kind of start off with. But we also want to have some reactive missions and missions that are created by players. And those are sort of like events. But the challenge in always doing player created stuff is players will always use it in ways that you didn't expect and aren't always positive for the game. So
well, we've seen that.
Yeah, we really have to be careful about events. I mean, even something like WDS attack points ended up causing some behavior we didn't want, and so we had to work around that. So I mean, player created stuff is going to be the same way. Someone could create an objective to go fly off into the ocean in Amerish or something like that, and we got to protect against things like that and make sure that there's actually fighting going on in a place that we want people create missions, or that it creates fights or something on those lines, or has some reasonable limitations that really encourage players to use it wisely instead of squandering it. Those are the difficult challenges that we face in having more player directed stuff.
And so when we put these systems out, it really does help us when you hop into the playtest server, because we have the public test server available. We even post when we're doing specific playtests. A lot of times we'll be like, from 5 to 6 p.m., come join us. And those really help us. Although, I mean, the data's a little bit skewed because everyone is usually using like the newest weapon or whatever. But it still does give us data. It allows us to see what you guys are doing. And I know a lot of you run some events as well on the test server. That data is all helpful to us, and your day-to-day just gameplay in the game, obviously on the live servers, helps us as well. But it's not the same when we have a whole crew.
I got a whole crew of XE guys here.
Yeah,
these
like
XE guys could do me a favor and fill up another squad here.
And I'll turn up the audio here.
Put some of them in there, and then they can kind of advertise the squad from there.
So we can start moving into the game, so you can just play for a little bit. I know we're cutting it close here. We have about 5 minutes.
Got 5 minutes. All right.
5 minutes to go kill something.
I'm sorry, guys,
cool.
in my squad have been kind of sitting here the whole time.
But I think you gave people a lot of really great information, and I don't know if some of the other people are going to be really able to provide that because they're not level designers. Amerish is the new update, so I think you know, thank you so much for even just answering those.
We have the Ascent.
And you guys are welcome to continue to post questions in here. Photos you can't post in here, but you can tweet them at us. Let's see. When will the next level update happen?
The next level update. So we've been doing weekly updates, and they're kind of staggered. So you'll see like a combat update one week, and the next week you'll get a marketplace update. The next week you get a world update. The next update you'll get a systems update. So those are kind of not necessarily that order.
Those, but yeah.
And as you saw in this latest Amerish update, you also get situations where I'm gonna go fill up a galaxy here.
Yeah,
you also get situations where some changes from other groups get put into things. Like you saw some balance changes come in with Amerish. So it's not like a strict thing. And you also might see world design bug fixes coming in with like combat updates and whatnot if they're important fixes to get in there. And
yes, you can keep this guy. He is yours.
Yes.
They're like, can we keep him?
Yes, you can keep me. I'm TR.
He is TR forever, and he's also going to be on the design team. I don't think he has any plans to leave anywhere. He came here specifically to work on PlanetSide 2,
Yep.
so I think that's his mission in life. Make this game awesome.
That and missions.
That and missions.
That and missions, yes.
Your mission is to make missions.
My mission is to make missions.
Yes.
So,
Missions are going to be a really crazy aspect to the game. I think, you know, you can really mess that up, or you can really take it to another level that players have been waiting for and wanting.
So,
I think the major thing that you're seeing from outfits and platoon leaders is also that they're wondering if these things will provide them with some kind of reward for actually making things happen. So is that something that you guys are thinking about adding with this kind of system?
For what now? For what system?
The missions and whatnot. If you guys are trying to work on possibly rewarding these people who are running these missions, platoon leaders.
Yes, yeah. I mean, ultimately, and for my squad listening, I'm gonna need a new galaxy.
What just happened?
Is this one? Okay, I'll grab this one.
They're pulling a Clegg.
All right, let's go. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here while we still can before another mating attempt happens to this galaxy.
And our NC rep has made it to the office. He's back there hanging out.
Yep.
He's gonna be tweeting you all right now. It will be Muldoon.
Clegg would be proud of me.
He's been on here.
My tribute to him is that upside down galaxy there.
It looks like a space. Look at his face. It looks like eyes and a mouth.
Yeah. Oh man, there's a lot of NC there.
How long do you think this game will last? Oh man, we have a 20-year plan, man. Let's bring it forever. Let's go. Let's keep going. I don't think. The great thing about MMOs is that you can continually build on them and put new systems in and make the game grow. And you know, the game that you start playing, I mean, original PlanetSide 2, when you first played it in alpha and beta and during the first launch week, it's completely changed drastically from that point to now. You know, in both appearance as well as gameplay. So hopefully you guys are continually seeing that, and progression is actually good for the game and not bringing it back. But that's why we love having your feedback. You know, we try to make changes, not specifically based on your feedback, but based on what you guys are doing and your actions in game, because we can see all of that.
This guy's showing off now.
He's showing off. He's doing
actually from right here. You can.
Gonna make everyone sick.
Okay, from right here you can kind of see another base that I made right over here in the distance there.
It's like, look at this.
Oh wait, not that one. It's which one is it? Not that one.
You're upside down.
So I'm upside down and I'm trying to find where it is. It's the Sungray East satellite, the one called Sungray Overwatch.
I hate whenever I'm in the vehicle like that and I can't, and I don't have a gun.
Oh no, get back in.
And I don't have a gun in position. No. I always feel so vulnerable.
Oh man, look at this.
Kill them all! Nice!
Killed.
Oh, grenade!
Right into the action. Whoops.
Oh, you killed your friend.
Sorry.
You got a couple kills in there that weren't friendly though. Let's see, and he has an open platoon. He's going to be closing it down probably here shortly because we are going to have to switch over to the NC because it is 6 p.m. But we'll give him another couple minutes here.
Yeah, finally get to shoot stuff.
Yeah, he gets.
That's okay. I'm just gonna go home and log right back on and shoot some more stuff. So
question: level design. This is by Ash 12181987. You need why numbers? Why so many? Will we?
Why so many numbers?
Why so many?
Why so serious?
Will we be? It's over 9,000. All right, I'll really get through the question. Will we be getting something akin to command center and computer cores that readily affect the bases in the future?
Command cores. I don't know.
I think he means
Oh,
like
you
command
mean like command posts type things, like
Yeah.
a vehicle or something that is a command post. Wow, I'm getting lost.
that
in
can
this
affect
space.
the base. So maybe
I haven't really heard of anything like that, but if you've got ideas, by all means.
post them in our ideas and suggestions.
Yeah, we got
forum.
ideas just
There's so
forum.
many great ones.
I'm
in
sure
there, too.
Kebo browses through there
Yeah.
regularly.
Well, I'm not going to be moving the threads a lot anymore, but Raider's really great about forum moderation. You're going to be seeing him posting a lot, and he'll be moving a lot of those threads around. He'll make sure they get to the right person.
With this light in my eye, I just really cannot see anything. It's a
Yeah,
good thing I have this
it's
IR
blinding.
scope on. That's my only way to see where I'm going.
Yeah, because it kind of makes the screen really
And
dark.
even that is
too.
kind of rough. I'm just going to run this way. I see action over there.
The last minute of gameplay with the Terran Republic is going to be zerging.
Yep, field foot zerging. That's
Foot
right.
zerging.
Human wave is our tradition.
Anathul, who we know very well. I killed you last night, by the way. I saw you. He says, why are biolab teleporters tied to lattice? Makes it so hard to
Man,
assault a
that's
biolab. Each biolab has a teleporter that will never be used by most attackers. Interesting. I use the teleporter.
Why does every biolab? You know, that's a great question for Clegg's
Clegg,
replacement to be.
Although I don't think he's going to be able to help with that.
You can ask that one. It's a fantastic question for Mr. Alex. Actually, I really wasn't involved much in the biolab design, so I think Clegg is the best one.
How do you feel about the biolab design? I mean, as a fellow level designer.
Well, generally, I find it kind of awkward sometimes when I'm fighting there, because the bad guys are coming from one direction, and for me to stop the bad guys from coming that direction, I have to go someplace else, which is going out to the satellite. So the teleporter thing I find kind of
And you notice, I see a lot of new players talking to me about the biolab in general, where it's a little like the biolab's like, you're an experienced player, you get what's happening. That's more so like
I
the
think
kind of biolab fight.
that's actually
what
one of
that fight is.
the biolabs are one of the inspirations for one of the things I did at Deep Core Geolab, which was I put an entryway at the level, even though the whole base is like above the road, I put entry level down below, because if you're like a new player and you run towards a biolab, you can't really get up at the base, but kind of looks like you can. So that's kind of something that's a little challenging with
that's
it too.
exactly what I was mentioning, is that new players get there and they're like, how do I get in
How do I
there?
get up? Yeah.
What do I do?
Yeah.
And so it takes them a little bit of time, and that definitely is something that you guys are trying to look at going forward with new bases. Obviously, the biolab setup is kind of difficult to change because this is this giant, high, arcing thing, and you can't really put anything inside of it, right?
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I think that a lot of the challenges with the biolab come from it being elevated like it is, which is one of the things that makes it unique too. So it's kind of that makes it extra challenging, because you don't want to remove the uniqueness, but you kind of don't want to have it super awkward either. So that's something I think will just be a continuing challenge that will evolve over time.
All
I'm sure
right,
we'll come up
David.
with better things.
I'm gonna have to cut you off, unfortunately, but we did have a great
About to take the
great
NC
series
arsenal
of
from the
questions
NC.
here, and running through Amerish with us and letting us know exactly,
Sure.
what the design behind the lattice system was and all of that.
Yep.
And we'll see you next week, maybe.
Yeah, okay then. Oh, I also want to tell everyone I also did the Ascent. We never got around to it, but I also did the remake of the Ascent and Rock Slide. So if you like fighting at the new Old Crown, as I've heard it called, then give me some feedback, and I'm sure we'll do a polish pass of it, and we'll make it better for you.
And you'll also be doing some shows on the side as well with level design. We're going to be trying to do some of those on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
And you guys will be able to check out some more stream action with him. He'll be doing work and talking about it as he's doing it, so you can understand what the mental reasoning behind things are. And we're going to take a short break and be switching over to Alex Hoffman, who will be joining us representing the new conglomerate in place of Adam Clegg. So please hold on with us for a moment, and we will be right back. All right, everyone. We are now in NC time, so all of you new conglomerates, rust off your weapons and get ready to rock and roll. We're going to be on Connery playing new conglomerates, and with me I have not Adam Clegg.
Back
We
up,
have-
Adam Clay.
Yeah, back up Adam Clegg while Clegg is dealing with polio. No, just kidding. He's just sick. But
I heard
yeah.
it was polio.
You heard it was
It was definitely polio.
definitely polio. All right. Well, that's your intel. Your infiltrator here just told you that he has polio. Anyways, tell us who you are,
All
what
right.
you do for the game, and all of that jazz.
All right. My name's Alex Hoffman. I obviously work on PlanetSide 2. My specific things I work on are usually XP systems, and marketplace systems, and sometimes that means making new items work. So
Making new items work.
yes,
I make things work.
I do.
That's my
I
job.
do. Yes, I am a professional fixer-upper.
Professional
A C++,
virtual fixer-upper.
C++ fixer-upper.
There you go. So what's your favorite thing that you've ever gotten to work on PlanetSide 2 so far?
I love working on XP. XP is one of my favorite things
Wow.
because it's a player-facing thing. So anytime someone gets XP, it runs through code that I specifically written. But my favorite
So
thing
you
that
can yell at him every time you don't get XP for stuff you want.
yell at the designer bosses who task me out.
That's true. That's
Okay,
true.
so
Well, if there's bugs, though.
yes, yeah, if there's bugs, that's fair. But one of my favorite XP things was the Savior XP. Now, plenty of other games
I
have
love Savior
done
XP.
Savior XP, but the thing that I did was it tells the person that you were just saved by someone. And so I was watching a video with like Jack Frags and Level Cap, and Level Cap saves Jack Frags from getting iced around a corner, and it's like saved by Level Cap. And Jack Frags like said it out loud, and I was like, yes, I did that. I helped. It was like
Now you have to go get VO for those things.
that would be
like
cool.
kill streaks, like
be-
the savior, like all that stuff. That'd be sick.
There is some stuff we're working
Yeah,
on. with
I
some
know that's something that you kind of wanted to talk about a little bit. Do you
Yeah.
want to?
Yeah. So we're adding paid voice packs to the game.
Yes, and
So-
you guys already know this. It's on the roadmap.
So it's coming soon. TM.
Soon.
Yeah. So that's what I've been working on all week, not the week before that. I was on vacation, but the week before that. And so the paid voice packs, we're trying to make them sound better than just the V chat. So you'd be like V thanks or V need ammo or the spotting. So we're trying
Can
to
I
add
have
a few
move
things.
and like a move and transport. I know
Yeah.
you can do the queue. Like, there's a lot of people who want like all these different options.
Yeah. But I mean, we're doing it so it'll be stuff like I'm reloading, cover me, or I'm a medic, let me heal you. Like that'll just say it automatically, and we're having a big design fight over who gets to hear what you're saying because like it's a design decision, but it can go either way.
We have a roadmap thread about this too, so you guys can definitely leave your comments in there and let us know what kind of VO options you guys would want, what text you'd want, what kind of things you think are strategically important for VO as well, or funny ones. We like funny things too.
Yeah. I know the drill sergeant and Russian voices sound pretty awesome and funny at the same time, though. But they're looking good.
You have to be careful with those different accents because people will just like get really mad if they're like, that's not a proper British accent, that kind of thing.
If people like it, we'll pay for it.
All right, let's hop in game. We are going to be playing with not Clegg. Let us change this. But we're going to be playing on NC, on Connery. So you guys, welcome to join us. Are you just going to add some random person or join a squad?
Well, I'll join. I see my Predator and Guard outfit is playing.
Oh, yeah, play with those guys. Those guys are awesome.
Let's see here. Who they're. Oh wow, we got like two whole squads here. Oh, look at that. Got squad boost going here too.
Squad boost. Oh, squad boosts were just added and changed.
When you
last
activate
update.
a squad boost, it lets you know someone's activated a squad boost, and that was something I wrote very recently.
Yeah, and you can see the little up arrow. Too.
Yeah, the arrows have been there, but no one knew what they did, and now we have feedback to
So
let you know.
Yeah, that's nice.
So here, let's see if
They're
I can.
like, what are these arrows? Does that mean they're in front of me? So people want all kinds of different voice packs that they're asking for. I know some people were asking about dev voice packs, but I don't know if you're ever going to be able to get that just because we have to deal with the Voice Actors Guild for
I don't
all
know.
of...
I heard
Are
not
were
the
we
Screen
able to
Actors
change it?
Guild.
Oh, Screen Actors Guild?
That was something we did for another game,
Ah.
but I that's what Dave Carey said at least, or one of our producers,
Well,
and
in
he said
that
we don't
case-
have to deal with
In
that.
that case, I want a Lupersa voice in game so I can like use my own voice when I'm talking to people. Let's make it happen. You gotta
Well-
have a Muldoon one too. One for everybody on the dev team.
You know, as much as I love talking, I hate the sound of my own voice.
You know what I want? A camo for only devs.
I want, yeah, like there are
We
a
gotta
bunch
talk
of.
to Taylor about this when she gets on here.
There's been like all I want is
See,
a
I
title.
want things too, you guys. No, I'm just kidding.
A title would be sweet, like Dev Multigun X9 would be great. Like
Oh.
that would be just the
They could
simplest
totally
thing, and
do
then you
that.
could just grant it to people.
They could totally do that. Anybody who's flagged, they'll just put a flag on your account.
Yeah.
Wear the bear. That's the guy's name. You wear the bear. I don't know if you'd want to really wear a bear.
Well, if you want, you need to wear a bear to bear arms.
Okay. People want a T-Ray voice pack. Oh, T-Ray voice pack would be cool. He'd be like, "Yo, give me ammo."
Let's see here. Whose voice would I?
Who else would I want?
I think Burness would do
I think
some.
Baker
do
would
some
be
stuff.
funny.
Baker would be amazing.
Oh my! Baker's laugh. We'd need Baker's laugh.
His would
as
be
like
the
a
taunt.
horn. Oh yeah.
Horn taunt.
Oh, that's too funny.
Or there's an enemy down one, a voice, so he could just cackle wildly whenever he kills someone.
Oh no. That would be pretty funny. We have like so many really cool people on our team, and you know, hopefully we can get more faces out here on Friday Night Apps as well. I know during WDS we are very structured because we're trying to make sure that we're representing all the factions and stuff. But normally when you check out Friday Night Apps, we do panels, so I'm trying to get more of the devs on based on exactly what's going up in the update. It seems to be working really well, and we always pick some players who are very good and prominent in those roles. Some other things that we want to bring back are the outfit spotlights, things like that. So you guys will be seeing all of those come back. Player direct videos, all of that jazz. So keep sending those in. Keep putting yourself out there for me in the queues, and I'll try to grab you guys all as we go through. You gotta stop dying, man. You gotta show up
I'm not
flag.
playing with game sound. This is really difficult.
Here, I'll turn it.
There we go.
There you go. Would you like? I heard you like sound. Oh, you know what you need to do? Can you actually go in and change it to 10? Because you're blowing everyone's ears off right now. Go to audio. Go all the way down to 10. We just killed everyone's ears.
Rest in peace,
And
headphone
then go to the
users.
voice and unenable. The voice tab. Left, voice tab. And unenable. There you go. Now you will all have audio. Sorry about your ears there. I hope they're all still attached to your head.
Their ears are, but not their eardrums.
So people are curious about what weapon you're using and what strategy you're using. We're seeing you use aim down sight for this weapon a lot.
This
so.
is the Gauss Saw S. Slightly different than the default Gauss Saw. It has a slightly smaller magazine, but I particularly like it. It has a.
Do you like the default attachments, or is this because it's a new character?
I was trying to save my certs. I had recently bought this weapon, and I was just seeing if it.
It only costs like 10 for the reflex, dude. They made it lower. They lowered the cost.
Yeah. I haven't played with the Gauss Saw S in a
okay.
bit, so I just recently switched this one.
This
So
is
I was just
new.
making sure it lived up to how I played with it
before
with
you
the
spend.
internal playtests.
He's like, that 10 certs, I must keep them.
Yeah, so sometimes I'll think there will be an awesome strategy that works on our internal playtest because like just the way the meta works for like Bernass will use a bunch of
Oh, he's a
proximity
cheese.
mines
Yeah, he's a
and
cheeser.
yeah, and so you have to run flak armor, and I like to run nanoweave on live servers.
You
But
don't have to run flak armor. You just have to be looking for them and shoot them. before you
no,
get
because
close
then
to
he'll be behind you when you're looking for them. If you look that, then Bernass is behind you.
them. He's always behind you. Ah. You need some med kits, yo.
I can't see.
Maybe a night vision scope.
No, it's just the brightness is really low for this. Maybe
You could turn up the brightness.
I don't want to cheese the night though.
Well, I think the brightness is default to 0.
That would
So you
explain
should
a
be
lot.
able to turn that up if you want. Yeah.
There we go. Now everything is too bright.
Now all the things are bright. Now you guys are all blind.
Oh wow, that is really bright. I don't want to be that.
I think the
I don't
night
want to
looks
be
really
that
pretty.
bad.
I
There we
don't
go.
want to be that bad. We give you a maximum out for a reason. If you want
Yeah.
to utilize it.
I don't want to make our game look bad either.
I like the challenge mode of the darkness.
There's A. We're losing it. Got any more questions in there?
I'm looking for questions here. I'm seeing a lot of name change. We may someday have a name change. Currently, we do not.
It's in the backlog. Like, we haven't forgotten about it.
Yeah.
I know some people are worried we've forgotten about it.
It's still in our, I think it's in our archive roadmap, so maybe
Yeah.
we'll bring it back whenever we have time. But like right now, there's just so many more important things to put into the game than just your one game
like,
change.
we're gonna sell it, so rest assured that's something that will eventually happen.
Yeah.
Because if it can make us money, there's something that we're gonna try and do. Because it's like it's one of those things we can sell without upsetting people. Like
Yeah.
it's not power we're selling
Yeah,
with a
for
name
sure.
change. So
That's true.
I remember seeing it at one point.
Yeah,
so
it's in
it
our
could
archive.
happen at least maybe by this year. I know
I don't
that's
know.
there's still
I
10
don't
more
know
months
if it'll happen by the
to
end
this
of the
year, but
he's giving you dates. I'm not.
we've talked about it. It's been talked to.
It's definitely
to
been
me.
talked about. Let's see.
I saw one about bots earlier, and it was like, will bots come to the VR zone? And to
Oh.
disappoint everyone, no, bots will not come to the VR zone. Because bots are player characters under the hood, and not actually NPCs. And stop shooting
They're
me, bro.
really neat though because you can make them do different kinds of actions. You
But
can
no,
choose what
they're
kind of
they're
classes you
they're
want. They're really cool.
player characters under
Yeah,
the hood.
yeah.
Like they pretend to be players. They don't pretend to be non-player characters.
But that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
it's really cool system for the designers because we can really test a lot of the things
Mhm.
with those, and it's nice. It's very nice.
Where's the teleporter?
You know, I get this a lot. The Aw Dude one says, "What is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow?"
Yeah, I like Monty
of
Python,
course-
but
Yeah.
there's a point where that just gets old.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I think every Friday Night Ops has had that question in it at one point.
We should have Moobot link a GIF of them being ejected off the bridge, and time them out for like 10 seconds or something
That's
dumb
so
like that.
cool. If he was your chat mod, this is what he would do to you. Oh my goodness. I don't know the actual time frame between how long days and nights are. I know that it's something that we can tweak. It's pretty fast.
I think we have it so that if you don't like night on one continent, you can just switch to another continent because they're all staggered
yeah,
now.
they're staggered. Yeah.
Where'd that guy?
People are talking about a lot of voices that they want for
Of
voice
course, of
packs.
course.
Just tons of them.
I see Hogarth.
Oh, Hogarth! Hogarth has returned! He has a bone that's like the size of his body. Oh, I don't think you're gonna get up there.
No.
Your jumping skills. are
I
good.
could try, but I'd probably get killed.
I like these fans, how they animate too.
Yeah, we don't have a ton of animating stuff.
Yeah. I know people always want doors, but those are a little different. Because they actually act as NPCs, which means there's one less person on the battlefield. It's not actually a good performance thing for us. Will everything that you are working on come to PS4? I think majorly, yes. Majorly. That's our goal. Our goal is to get everything that you can have on the PC on the console. Obviously, the UI is going to completely change. Not completely, but drastically change because using UI on a console is much different than using it on like a keyboard and mouse.
I know all the code I write is platform agnostic, so it's not like I'm writing PC specific code. If it can run C++, it can run whatever I code on.
And I mean, we haven't talked about changing anything. I think that most of the world that we want to present to you guys is going to be the same. We want to try to like give you the same huge fights. So hopefully nothing changes, and if anything does, we'll let you guys know as we get closer to that date. And we'll probably do some streams with Clint Worley. He's the producer for all of that stuff, all PS4 things. So he'll be joining us probably sometime in the future, talking about that, giving you guys some updates. But for now, you can definitely go check out his Twitter and send him messages over there. He's on the forums as well.
Get all that squad boost I'm getting, 20%.
Attackers have been repelled.
Get some boost, guys. Under 30%, that you could be me.
They're asking a lot of things that have nothing to do with you. Lots of art stuff.
Oh no. Why would they ask me about art?
Angry Penguin Nation says, once again, C++, heart.
I like C# better.
Oh. Throwing down.
C++ is good, but I just prefer C#.
Will I be able to play my PC tune on the PS4 in PlanetSide 2? So, we've talked about transferring your PC character to the PS4, but that's not final. That's just something we've talked about.
feel like that would be largely up to
Yeah.
higher up Sony.
Yeah, that's up to higher up Sony. The next thing also is that we are going to have separate servers, so you aren't going to be able to play with your PS4 homies. You're going to have to choose. You're going to have to make like a PS4 character and a PC character. You can't have both. You must choose. Which one will you choose? That is the question. Let's see, are there any other questions? Are we going to be seeing any major performance updates? I don't know if you can...
I wouldn't know. Like, we're always conscious about performance. Like, there's definitely that hitching thing that you might have saw Higby tweet about.
Yes.
Like, that's considered a performance thing, and we're definitely actively looking. Hey, I got someone.
Nice.
But yeah, like, we're looking into that, and that's not like we're trying to optimize it. We're trying to unbork it.
Well, it wasn't intentional, that's for sure.
Yeah. But it is impacting people's frame rates, and that would be technically a performance thing.
Alex Maggie, and this is from S152. How long have you been working for PS2? I'll let you go first.
Oh, it's actually almost quite my 2-year anniversary at Sony.
Aww.
Yeah, just in like a week almost.
Yeah, I have been working at Sony for over 6 years. PlanetSide 2 specifically, I have been working on the game for 3 years. Note that one of those years was spent working on a different PlanetSide 2, if that makes sense. Like, we initially started a game called PlanetSide Next. We completely wiped that. We did a restart, and now we made PlanetSide 2. And I got to be from the beginning to the end of all of that. I was a game designer to start with, and then for about the past year, I've been the community manager, which I'm no longer the community manager of, because just exactly today, I have switched over and I'll be on the EverQuest 2 team, and you guys will have Raider X. But I will still be doing streams for you guys, because I love you, and I love PlanetSide 2, so I don't know, I can't leave you guys. Never forget. Once you play PlanetSide 2, you never leave.
No, we don't allow you to.
Yeah, you're trapped. Can't get out. Let's see. What other questions do we have here for stuff? How about this? What systems have you worked on recently?
So,
or you know, projects.
like in the game systems?
Yeah.
Okay.
Systems, tasks, whatever.
Yeah, let's see here. Voice packs were a big one, so I had to go and make sure that voices could be a sellable item, that they would link up. Like, we had a bunch of voice files in the game, and so those were all just hidden away. Like, I'm sure there were plenty of people who went through the voice pack files and, like, what they downloaded from the client and could see what was there, but, like, we have it all in data, too, and we had to figure out how we can make those into items.
Ooh, can I mention something? Well,
Yeah.
I'll try to mention something, and you can tell me yes or no. So, something that we had talked about when I went over and was chatting with you guys was that in the marketplace, you'll actually be able to maybe hear some of the horns and hear some of the VO packs before you purchase them now.
I worked on that too.
Yeah.
So before
I'm super
to
excited
preview
about.
something, you had to either buy it on Faith, which was bad, download test server, which is 10 gigs of waiting and bad.
Well, you could test.
Or you could just look up some YouTube videos or hope you hear.
You can go to the VR room, right? Or
Yeah, you could try that too, I think. There was a time where you couldn't do cosmetics. I remember
Yeah,
the
maybe
VR
you can't
zone.
do
That
cosmetics.
that was a big pain.
Yeah.
So now there's a preview button, and it'll play both a couple random selections of voice packs, so you can hear the person like saying enemy heavy spotted, or like I need a medic, or their taunt, so you could get like a wide range of like what they would say when you buy it. And then there's the horn preview. And right now, that's actually causing us a crash. So we use, in between our C++ and ActionScript for the UI, we use Lua. And right now, if you press the preview button too many times, it'll just like corrupt it, which is like a crazy corruption bug that you just, like, we don't know what's causing it, but we've got a few ideas how to fix it before the voice packs are supposed to go up. But yeah, that's there you go, Lua. Causing us crashes right now.
Ooh, I do have a question for you. Finally, one that fits you. French soccer 7. You're French and you call it soccer? Okay, I'm a little iffy about you. Will you give bonus XP if you do an Easter egg hunt and find an egg on the game, because that would be cool?
You could beg a GM to give you some XP for finding an Easter egg, but right now we don't have any system. Maybe we could.
You know
like
those little audio bits, like hidden in different areas. If
Mhm.
you found those, if you got XP for finding them.
Yeah, that would be cool. But there'd be some design work behind that, and I think probably be better if we had some designers.
Yeah,
like if it
maybe
were
like
a mission.
because we have like
We do have achievements, and
background
the
system.
achievements really don't. Wait, no. The medals might technically be achievements.
Yeah, they're kind of a form of achievement.
Yeah, and I know the designers have a huge pain to go and set all those up and test them. Which
They're
is
not that hard to set up. I had to set up 1,000,000 of those. Like every weapon I had to make, you had to set up the whole metal thing. It was kind of a little difficult,
Mhm.
but it was like a lot of
Yeah.
copy pasta.
You
work.
would need to set up a volume, and you need to make sure that they've never won that before.
Yeah,
and then
requirements on
that'd be
it.
sweet if we gave like a title for it too, like found like Easter egg hunter or something.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Easter bunny.
So
hunter.
toss those ideas in our ideas and suggestions thread. I don't think I've seen that one before. So yeah.
I know people want some different XP stuff first, which I'll be excited to talk about once I actually get started on that. But nothing's set in stone until I finish and submit it.
All right, Alex Hoffman.
All right.
We are.
That's
we
what I
are-
get for
it's time.
looking over.
It's time. So we're going to have to end it here with you. Thank you so much for joining me and taking the spot of Clegg, filling the shoes of him. Do you think you did well?
I think I did an all right job. I could have played the game better, but I think people got some answers to
You
questions.
didn't crash
there.
any gals.
I
so-
didn't. I know someone wanted to see me take off and land in a galaxy. I didn't get a chance to do that.
Do it. Do it now. We'll give you time. I
All
think
right.
I think Taylor can wait for a moment.
All right. But yeah, I think I did an all right job of being a substitute Clegg. I had fun being here. I always enjoy being on Friday Night Ops.
Yeah,
and
I know that
playing
you're
and
always
talking to the
excited about
fans.
it. I know he was telling me Klaus or you, and I know Klaus is kind of like, he doesn't always want to go. But I know you've been asking and wanting to be on, and I was like, I don't really have a spot for you right now, but yes.
Klaus told me to not be so optimistic. He's like, no, because he's like, hey, Alex, you want to work overtime and do Friday Night Ops and do all this extra stuff for us? And if you say yes to one of those, that you might as well be saying yes to all of them. Do I have Luma Fiber on this bad boy? No, why is L the friends button now? What's the?
I don't know what did you do?
What's the flashlight button? There we go.
G. G.
No one's in here, but I will personally land this galaxy and
You have
unlock
to
it.
go. You have to go get somebody. Go find a soldier in the field. No, just kidding. Don't do that. That's what Clegg did. He's like, someone's in the gal. He just flew away with them and crashed it. I was like, oh.
There was this great story about
They're like, good job, Mini Clegg.
There's a great story about why we added the vehicle. Like, vehicle locking was something from PlanetSide 1, but there was a reason why we added it, like, when we did. And that was because there was this one part where galaxies were still the AMSs, and I had a galaxy landed, and we were in an internal playtest, and it was super intense, and I just landed this galaxy, and this was before we did the, hey, hands off the galaxies and Sunderers, so people can keep spawning, because we want to keep the playtest going and not make half the playtest be about getting a Sunderer galaxy to the front line. That's no fun. So there was a part where I just had a galaxy landed and deployed, and I just see Clegg hop in, lift up, and like, here's the galaxy, and he just goes 180s it and into the ground. And like, I call him and like rage tell him. Like, I picked up my phone and called him. I was like, Clegg, what the hell? And and Clegg was just
he was laughing.
Yeah, he was
probably.
telling Corey, he's like, look, see this? I could just grief this guy and completely screw up our deployment. And like, and my rage calling him just made it all that much sweeter about like proving his point of how angry it would make everyone if we couldn't just lock the vehicles. We can lock people out of the driver's seat.
All right.
Yeah, I have a passenger, but I landed it.
He landed
Everyone
it.
saw me land it.
Yes.
Look
You
at
landed it.
Look at how happy my galaxy is.
Your galaxy's very happy. All right. We're going to have to say goodnight to you, Alex. Do you still have some
Alright.
work to do, or are you heading out for the
Oh,
evening?
yeah, I was working right up until I walked over. Oh, no.
Oh, your friends.
I killed 2 people. Salt, the
He
dude
just
who
killed 2
I
friends.
almost said the full
Don't
name
worry,
of.
they didn't see it. It wasn't on camera.
The one person I just killed had a very vulgar name, but he revived me, so he's
and
got
now he
that
just
going
lost
for
his
him.
galaxy. It's like totally on fire and flames,
I,
and he had to bail.
I was talking, and I managed to jump out before dying, so there's that. I'm very terrible at playing this game and talking at the same time.
All right,
Good
since
thing I'm
you're
not
new
chewing
here,
gum.
let people know where they can find you and what the best way to give you feedback is and what they should be giving you feedback on.
All right, so you can find me on Twitter, MuldoonX9. It says at the bottom here probably. Yeah, that works. And you can. It would be most of the stuff that I get feedback about is design feedback or art feedback or
That doesn't
not
help him.
coding bugs, and those don't go to me. Like, I mean, you might think it'd be a great idea for like that I fix the like some ammo resupply bug, but that's like that might actually be closer to what could go towards me. But like if you say, hey, X and Y doesn't give me XP, it'd be sweet if that happened. I'd be like, all right, tell Ryan Nakashima and Matt Higbee and Luke Sigmund.
Or if what you do is you make a post about it, link it to him, and then he can take that thread and be like, hey guys, I noticed a bunch of people asking about this and talking about it. What do you think about it? And then the designers can kind of go from there.
Yeah. But if you're like, hey, I don't see a saved bot. Like there's a known bug with the savior stuff, and like if they're in a vehicle, it will just say saved because it doesn't know how to properly grab the name of the person in the vehicle. It's a big code path that there was some oversight.
Way to
There
go.
was some
Way to plug it
oversight.
up, Alex.
Yeah, there was some oversight on that because I did that. I
laughing.
basically did that for fun. Was
Yeah.
adding the save by because I just had task for savior and I added to spice it up a little bit was the save by stuff. And so like that would be something to go towards me. If you notice a straight up bug with XP, like, hey, I get group kill twice if I kill 6 people. That used to be a bug. If you killed more than 3 people, like so 2 groups of like every 3 person you killed right at once would give you another group kill. And like if it was the same bomb or the same grenade, they would grant you group kill XP twice, and that was a bug. And I eventually fixed it. I'm sure some people would not be happy that they weren't getting as much
They're
XP
like,
all of a
all
sudden.
that XP, not complaining.
I think it was like 20 XP. But yeah, that stuff would be good to tweet at me.
Okay.
Or funny jokes or stuff about hockey or Ace Combat or
He
Halo.
tweets about a lot of other different random game stuff, so yeah. Be
I was
sure to
tweeting about Olympics.
Oh, yeah, I saw
yesterday
that today.
And today, and it was very sad.
He was just like sad face, and everyone's like, "Why?"
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you again for joining us.
right.
We'll try to put you on here some more. I mean, if you also have any ideas, like you're like, "Hey, I'd love to talk about X," be sure to send that my way, and I'll try to
All right.
loop you in here.
Well, sounds
All
good.
right.
Thank you for having me on. It's always great to be here. Thank you very much, PlanetSide fans. I'll see you guys later.
All right. We're going to be switching over to the Vanu Sovereignty with Taylor Dowell, aka Pterodactyl or Taylordactyl, and we're going to go on a little break in the meantime. So we'll be right back. Thank you, guys. everyone, welcome back. We are here with Friday Night Ops, and we are going to be hanging out with Taylor Dactyl. Yeah.
Still not it.
Not it.
No.
Pterodactyl. What? Say it.
Pterodactyl.
Pterodactyl.
It's like pterodactyl, but my name is Taylor.
So
So it's
pterodactyl.
Pterodactyl.
See, before you were telling me I was the only one who said it right. And now
Well,
I'm
you said it
messing
wrong
up.
now, so
know, I added an
redact
L.
my previous. I redact.
I added.
Pterodact.
I added an L. I'm sorry. We're friends still. Okay. I just want to say that I'm wearing this NNG shirt because I'm representing the No Nonsense Gamers because they won the preseason first match on Wednesday. Pretty awesome. Thank you for the shirt. And we are going to go play with
I
all the
get a
peoples.
shirt.
So, we had some questions in chat earlier
I don't wanna
about
answer them.
marketplace things
No.
because you are like the queen of PlanetSide 2 Marketplace.
I'm the only person on PlanetSide 2 Marketplace.
You're the queen
so,
and the king.
So, yes.
What would they call you? Because you know, like, you know how some creatures only have like one, they're like asexual or whatever?
Are you saying I'm asexual?
Right? Like you're the only one of your kind. You're like, no.
Just keep talking. Go ahead.
Where are we going
Just-
with this? Anyway,
Just keep saying words.
now I don't even remember the question. Ask in chat again, whatever the question was. Let's go kill things.
All right. we're on Esamir, so that's probably not going to happen because everybody's on Amerish.
You can use your hacks.
I don't have hacks because I'm not a cheater, so my play account is separate from my work account. What now, Adam Clegg?
This is supposed to be your work account.
Fight me. It isn't
Okay. Well.
because my work account is secret.
What?
I can't have people bothering me when I'm trying to do marketplace things. It's
Then
very
you
serious.
You make a character that they don't know of.
Yes, I'm gonna join your squad. We're just gonna follow whoever this is.
That's
Where are,
that's
I don't
Video
even know.
Gamer 23. He's probably in chat because he.
I don't know where you are. Where are we? I need
know.
guidance.
I don't know where
You're
we
in
are.
charge, buddy. So contact me. Contact me in the world somehow. What's up, Waffles?
So if you hit M, and you open up your map and you zoom out, you'll be able to see their hotspots. So go to a different continent. Switch down. Up at the top. Up the top middle.
Okay, there we go.
Amerish. You should be able to see him. Go to the next continent. Maybe he's on that one. Yep, there he is. So he's in the warp gate on Indar.
All right, I guess we're going to Indar. Didn't you get the memo? Nobody's going to Indar anymore.
Indar side is over.
No, it's past.
We are going to be on the Connery server. I will update the top up here so that you guys know what's up. At
Connery's what's up?
Pterodactyl.
There you go. Woo. All right. I'm here. I'm doing things.
You gotta go kill things now.
Let's do it. I don't know. Where are my friends? Friends, where are you? I see him. All right. I went too far.
So the
Go
best
back.
questions are going to be about marketplace-related things, like all marketplace-related things. If you have other questions, she's not really going to be able
Not
to answer
interested.
those. I mean, she'll answer them, but
Very
you will-
specific job. Very specific.
You will get a very strange, probably answer. I can answer some other different questions in here, so you can feel free to try to ask.
Yeah, I'm just
going
gonna make something up if you ask me a question that's not relevant.
Cooliosis
so
wants to know, what made you choose Vanu Master Race?
It's purple. It's the right one.
Is purple your favorite color?
Purple is my favorite color.
Really?
Yes.
That's like perfect.
yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
something I was like, I'm sold.
People always ask me if purple's my favorite color, probably because my hair is also purple.
Probably.
But no, it's not. Not the reason why I ally with the Vanu Sovereignty. So Arctorn is wondering player studio bundles.
I don't wanna talk to
Maybe,
him.
yes. I don't want to talk to him.
So we have some issues with how bundles are set up that prohibits us from putting more than one player studio item in the same bundle because then we can't track sales. So we are working on that. Yeah, and this is sales word. So we're working on getting that fixed. In the meantime, we can do bundles of the same person. Like, as long as it's the same person, we can bundle things together. If it's multiple creators, we can't. Oh, that tank just got wrecked.
It's
Oh,
stuck
it's
upside
trying
down.
so hard.
It's like a turtle when it's stuck
Let's be
upside
friends.
down.
Okay. Yay, we're getting in this galaxy. So I'm not in charge of the squad, you guys. So I don't know what's happening. Follow this guy. That guy right there. That name.
He will lead us. I think
Yes.
he's wanting everyone to get in the galaxy.
We're getting in the galaxy. We're going
So let's
someplace.
see. Hit P and see what the squad name is, maybe. No, there's no name.
There's no name.
It is not private though, so I think it's. Oh, you need to open up yours.
Oh, I'm in charge of this thing.
Yes,
How do I
hit enable
do
recruitment.
this?
Put a name in the description on the bottom. Hit
Yay.
enable.
Get in my
Yes.
squad. No, wait. No.
No, maybe that he doesn't.
Yay. Okay, there's a character limit. I bet you guys didn't know that, and now you do. See, I'm just full of knowledge that I'm going to share with you guys.
That's too funny.
I'm so good at this game.
All right, let's see. Why is NC so awesome?
I don't have an answer for that because that's not a correct statement. Next question.
Our next question here, and this was asked earlier by S152, but now he wants to know your answer, Pterodactyl. And he wants to know, how long have you been working in PlanetSide 2, and is there going to be an Easter bundle?
I have been, let's see, I came onto this team, when did I, it was in July. A year and a half, I want to say. Yes, a year and a half is how long I have been on this team. Before that, I was working on, no, I'm not swapping with you, buddy. This is my spot. No. Before that, I was working on Clone Wars, and before that, I was in CS. That's where all
Doing
the
the
cool people
customer
come from.
service
Yeah,
stuff.
serving
You may
customers.
recognize her as Referee Ruby. A lot of people have asked if you're Referee
I
Ruby.
am Referee Ruby.
And yes,
I am.
she is no longer. She is formerly
you know,
known.
it's like a Marine. I'm always
you're like,
I'm always
you're
a referee.
Like, I'm Pterodactyl, formerly known as Referee Ruby.
Yes. That's like it's a part of me. I keep it here in my heart.
Aww.
Except
Well, I know that
what do
community
you want?
loves you.
I'm not talking to my legs for anybody's interested. There is a small dog here. Come here.
Come be on
Oh,
the screen. Be
he's
famous.
so big.
He's like, Mom, look, I'm famous. Oh, nope. I
oh,
guess he didn't
no.
graduate from Mike
He
nomming.
used to be a good dog. What happened?
What happened? We can go full screen mode.
Oh,
Because
I should be shooting at things. Watch out, Hogarth.
Galaxy's gonna die.
Watch out.
Hogarth is going
I
to drive us
can't
into
see
battle.
over your massive head.
He's trying to eat the mic.
I can do this. I can do this.
Kill all the things.
I can't
I
tell if
think you're
that's a
supposed to
friendly or
bail,
not. Oh. Hogarth, why did you make me suck at this game?
He's like, I don't
Bad
know.
dog.
I just want attention, Mom.
Bad dog. I'm gonna blame everything on him. Sorry, friends. Sorry.
Not only is the light like affecting you, you have the dog in front of
Yeah.
you. It's gonna be exciting.
Alright, I can, what am I gonna do here?
When will
I
we
don't have
get
a whole lot of
faction-specific press here to win everything buttons? You want to win everything
Pardon
buttons?
me?
I don't even know what that means.
Yes is the answer to that question.
Yes, you can have the win everything
Okay,
button.
I'm gonna...
It's called your left
spawning here.
click. You just left click at everything, and you win. There.
Alright, here I am with some people who aren't my squad. I see a waypoint, so I'm gonna run towards it.
Shockwave wants to know,
Haphazardly.
Hogarth, when was the last time you ate?
Hogarth has
Like
had a
45
couple...
seconds ago, he was just nomming on a bone.
he's had a bone today, and oh, there's a sniper on there. Shoot. He had some kibble for breakfast, and then he's had some snacks throughout the day, and that's all he's got to say about that. Is he watching the game, or is he just
I
like
don't
staring
know.
off into the distance romantically?
Oh, Araxium Olympics. I think we could come up with some really cool Araxium Olympic stuff.
Araxnix. I can't. I want to combine that into one word, but I can't do it.
Arax Olympus.
Olympics.
Araxolympus.
Araxpix. That doesn't work.
No.
No, we can't do it. I'm sorry. We can't come up with a good name for it. Oh,
we can't
there's
come up
some
with a good
Maxes.
name for it, so it can't
I'm
happen.
gonna get shot by Maxes. Hogarth, why?
Do you even lift?
I
you
don't,
get such troll
actually.
questions.
I don't lift.
She does
I
zero
weigh
lifting.
90 pounds. Just FYI.
When are C points for buying stuff going to get easier to get?
C points.
Cert points.
Cert points. Never. I'm just kidding. I don't know. That's not.
Hogarth, what
Dog!
what are you
no,
doing,
no!
Hogarth?
Stab.
No. Here, Hogarth. We'll put you on this side.
Dang it.
So you're like in the camera a little bit better. Yeah, and I can pet you while no microphone nomming.
You killed me. I feed you. I take care of you. I rescued you. And
Hogarth
this
is
how
the
you repay
Vanu
me.
mascot.
He's gonna be the nothing mascot if he keeps this up. That's right. I said it. What am
No,
I?
you can't hit the microphone.
Oh. I guess we're in a galaxy again. Look at that camo. Dang, look at that camo. Shoot.
Is it the other heart one?
Yeah, it is. My new favorite camo. It's beautiful. Speaking of camos,
They're
we
like
got
Vanu
some
power.
exciting camo stuff going on next week. I can't wait. So excited, you guys. You know how many items I've made this week?
How many
the answer
items?
is 700.
700. Are we going to get them all? All
Yes.
700?
Just everybody's gonna get them. We're not selling things anymore.
Okay.
We are now a
Sweet.
charity, and everybody's getting this. See, this is gonna go on the forums and be like, "Well, the dev said that we were getting all the stuff for free, and I didn't get it, so they should be fired."
Yeah, Taylor. So if you get your
Please don't do that. Pew pew pew.
Oh, what are you doing, buddy? Ah! Attack on the Hogarth.
Why are you doing that?
I don't know.
Why don't you be a good dog? Oh, you're the worst. We should just put him on here. We'll just have a camera on him.
How about dog cam?
Like Murdo has his cat camera.
We'll just have dog cam.
Yeah, dog cam.
Hog cam.
Hog cam.
Hog cam.
All right.
Cam
Next
hog.
week, that's gonna be it. It's gonna be
Cam
3
hog.
hours of dog.
3 hours of just Hogarth.
TR is not the best faction. Wind dancer.
I know they've
you
been
fool.
saying they want you to be TR.
Can't do it. Can't do it. What?
Oh, he is mad. He doesn't want you to be
What do
TR
you
either.
want?
He's like, Vanu all the way. Vanu or go home.
That's right. I should put his little Vanny sweater on. I want to see. It's got like green things, so I want to see it on the green screen. It's gonna be very exciting. Oh, there's a dude. I can't shoot through the. Ah, no! I tried. I did my best. I'm just gonna shoot wildly. Oh no! Oh no! I gotta reload.
No cam nomming. No, Mike, no.
Oh, where did it go? Ah! Oh, that's a scythe. That's a scythe.
Hogarth, I am not a tree. You cannot climb me.
You could try.
He's like trying to get on top of my head. Silly dog.
I'm gonna shoot
Oh
it.
my gosh, there's so many.
No, aim me down. Aim me down.
Aim me down.
Oh man, I should probably get out of this, but it's such a beautiful view, you guys. I don't have any sound.
Oh, here you go. We'll turn
This is
you
like
up.
the night of no sound. Okay.
There you go.
Yay. Pew, 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 pew. I want to hit somebody from up here. I'll
Okay.
get out when I hit someone.
No!
No!
Have you even got one hit?
No. Leave me alone. I'm trying.
You are trying.
I'm
We'll
doing
give-
my
we'll give you
best.
that.
And I don't have my fingers on the right key again. Come on! Come on! One of you has to die. I don't care which. Just any one of you.
I like how you're just like, spam!
Ah!
Done! It will hit!
Like, statistically speaking, this has to hit eventually, right?
I guess.
Maybe not.
Well, you're going to be more accurate if you
Yeah.
don't hold down the button. So if you do
Yeah.
spurts, so just like burst fire, you're going to be way more accurate than if you continually hold it down.
Oh, I hit someone! Yay!
Victory!
We can all go home. I should probably... I'm gonna... Oh, wrong spot, wrong spot, wrong spot. No, 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 no,
right.
no, 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 no.
So people want to know if there's going to be an Easter camo or anything Easter
We
egg-y.
haven't talked about Easter yet, but I would like to do that because, A,
Easter egg
anytime
grenades.
that I can make money off of things is a good day for me. Charge!
Get it!
Yeah! Ah! Yay! It
Oh my gosh.
was a good
That
attempt.
guy's name is ridiculous, too. Oh my goodness.
Yep. This is how I play this game, you guys. I'm pretty good at it. Where am I going?
Will you ever be able to change servers? We've talked about server tokens. They're in our roadmap, but they've been pushed back a little bit. There's obviously some other stuff that's a little bit more higher
Sure.
priority, but it's something that we want to do. So maybe someday. I know Taylor wants you to buy it. So.
Spend money! Spend all of your money so I can pay my rent, thank you. I'm just gonna put that's gonna be the new billboard in the store. Like, dear players, I would like to buy food this month, so if you could buy a camo, I would appreciate it. Love and kisses, Pterodactyl. Would that work?
Pterodactyl. I don't know. I think it might work. I think you would get some
I get a
people who
couple.
would have the feels. They would have the feels and
Grenade.
they would do it. I don't think everyone would.
Oh, what's going on in here? not good things. Oh.
Oh, you gotta revive.
Oh, it's
Oh, yeah.
our coder friend. And I'm dead again.
But he's got you.
You got me.
Again.
Run. Run.
Muldoon. Alex, that was just on here before. He switched factions. See how
No,
floppy
that's
Oh no, that's not. That's a cosine.
That's what is his name? I can never remember his name.
It's
Why do I have
cosine.
the deep freeze equipped? What kind of? Why would I do that to myself?
Because you think you have mad skills.
Wicked mad skills.
Ooh, if you can turn
that's-
off the
that's-
voice chat too.
I did. I thought.
I don't know. It's definitely
Time out, you guys. Time out. Time out. Time out. Oh, it was disabled and I re-enabled it. I am the smartest person on this entire planet. All right.
We can't have
time
the
in.
voice chat because
Time in.
there are people under the age of 18, and we
Oh, yeah,
can't have their
right.
moms and dads sign paper through the internet right now.
Oh. There is some crazy stuff going on right now. Like I just got killed
Oh yeah,
by
James.
no one.
James Campion
James.
is cosine.
James. I'm so sorry that I forgot your
Cosine.
name again.
Cosine.
This is like the third time that's happened.
I was thinking because you said,
Taylor,
you said it was a
angry.
coder friend. I don't know. I just went
Yeah.
with it.
There's
And then
only
I
one
saw-
coder on this team.
Then I looked
They're
at
all
the name and I
Alex.
was like, oh wait, that's cosine. That's not Muldoon. Well, I didn't actually see who was. He
Someone
reviving you until
revive
the end there.
me. Anyone? Look at this is not good. Look at all those skulls.
He's
This
your
is a
alter ego. You guys are
bad
like brothers.
situation.
Brother from another mother.
Run. All right. I'm gonna.
Taylor is gonna revive all the things. You need a revive grenade. That's what you
I
guys need.
used it already.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
You need grenade bandolier.
Who is shooting me?
You need grenade bandolier so that you can throw 3 of them.
Yes. That might be what I was saving up certs for. I still haven't remembered.
You're like, I was saving them for something.
I
but
was.
I can't
It was
remember
really
what it was.
important, whatever it was.
Well, grenade bandolier
You're
would be great.
not a.
No, that's not a friend. You don't want to
Too
revive
bad.
him.
This is just a cluster going on right here.
Well, on the other side of that building is the spawn room. So this is actually like I don't normally go through that building. It's not a very good building to
War Machine is reviving
to
me.
attack from.
Thank you. Yeah, I can see that now, that it isn't. Let's get all that heal XP, though. Is that person dead? You're dead. I'll save you. Alright, I'm gonna shoot some things, you guys.
All right, let's see.
It's not gonna go well.
Oh, you killed him!
Oh, it
You
went
got
well!
him.
Everything went better than expected. And now I'm back in the hot box.
Kill all the things. Kill all the things.
No, I didn't want to be in here. I'm gonna back out slowly. There we go. Everything's fine now. Look at that camo. That is beautiful.
It is.
Ah! I did.
But you just have like an army of medics.
I like it. I want to play like this all the time. This should be like a certable thing. Oh,
Just
you're
medics, like a medic
Yeah, like a
army.
pocket medic.
Ooh,
you know?
can we have like medic pets?
I told you I would like all the pets.
You should be able to hire someone as your medic.
Oh, that would be so cute.
Yeah, you can hire them as a medic, and then you share XP with them.
Human trafficking. It's adorable.
Oh my
It's the
goodness.
most adorable thing. Some of my outfit buddies up here. Somewhere. I saw a GPSO. Shout out to my homies in GPSO, I guess. No, why do I keep coming in here expecting a different result? Oh, there are a lot of medics. Look at that. Medic.
So if you guys have some questions that are related to Marketplace, this is the perfect time to ask them because
Yes.
Taylor is all about that. She does all things Marketplace, PlanetSide 2. So if you have questions, that is the best way
I
to
am
get them
currently
answered right now.
working on dying in this game. I'm also working on doing camo consolidation and voice packs. That's what I'm doing this week. So don't ask me questions about those because it's a sore subject.
Aw.
Oh, just kidding. Look at that helmet.
What are there?
That's a
Well, I guess I
beautiful
could ask
Player
this
Studio
to you.
helmet.
With the new Amerish update, what has been your favorite thing?
You know, I haven't even gotten to play it yet. I've been slaving over this stuff.
now is your time. What are you doing right now?
Well, we are on Indar. I didn't make this team of rapscallion. I just joined. I just work here. All right.
I'm just a medic, okay? I just revived
I'm
things.
just a medic with no grenades because I keep getting revived in this tremendous mess of people.
And we are getting close to our closing time here. So any final thing you want to do in the game?
Charge into death,
Okay.
I guess. Why am I trying to... oh, I can't run!
Kill.
Run!
It probably would have been good to reload before you got
Yeah, probably.
before you charged.
Probably.
Oh my goodness.
Next time I'll know to do that.
Next time the reloading shall happen prior to the charging.
It won't actually. I'll forget. As I always
Well, because
do.
you have your habit of not reloading because
Yep.
you want to conserve ammo, right? Whereas in our game, you can reload and it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
Someday
any
I'll get
final
it.
words?
I love you guys.
Aww.
Most of you. Some of you, you know who you are.
Where can people find you, and what's the best way to send you feedback?
Well, there's that carrier pigeon thing that people keep ignoring. You know, I really, you guys gotta respect my wishes and use the proper format, or I'm gonna be upset. Twitter @pterodactyl. It's down on the bottom of the screen if you can read. If not, then you should probably be going to school instead of playing video games. But I'm not here to judge. Forums. I read forums. But they're also very confusing because there's a lot of words, and that makes me sad. Because I, too, did not go to school and cannot read good. So you can, link me things on Twitter, and then I'll read them and be like, that's a good idea. And then I'll go back to my job that I do every day. Or Reddit. Reddit's okay, I guess, for saying words.
Reddit is also
you got the
placed with words.
upvotes and the things, and that's a good thing about Reddit. And that's all I have to say about that.
All right. Thank you guys so much for watching the show, and thank you to all of the players who got to play with our various squads here.
Die
Sorry
with
to
us.
the Terran Republic, who didn't really get to play that long, but thank you to David for actually going over some of the Amerish update stuff, which I thought was really cool, and something that you won't probably get anywhere else other than right here on Friday Night Apps. So be sure to give us a follow so that you can see whenever we are doing more streams. We're not only going to be doing Friday Night Apps, but we're going to be doing some other streams right here so that you guys can see what's going on behind the scenes with the developers and help us with the process of building this awesome game. Also, we have some other things I want to let you in on.
Some things are happening.
Things are happening. So there have been quite a few people who have been submitting to MajorLeagueGaming.com. If you have some really awesome plays, if you did something amazing, had a cool kill streak, did a crazy grenade toss through a window, something like that, be sure to send them to MajorLeagueGaming.com/submit so that you can get featured on their esport report. Also, be sure to be using your Recruit Rewards program. SOE Recruit Rewards is recruit.soe.com. This will allow you to get rewards, and all the people who start following you and joining you up the ranks will also get rewards. Yay, we like things. Taylor doesn't like that because she wants your money. No, I'm just kidding.
That's true.
He's like,
That's a fair statement.
Also, you can follow us on all of our social networks for all of the awesome updates on everything that we're doing. Twitter, Facebook, Google+, YouTube, everything. PlanetSide 2. Yes, we have an Instagram.
Oh,
we do.
oh,
we
we
actually
do,
have
yes.
a PlanetSide 2 Instagram.
I was saying that to be
When are we getting a
facetious, but,
Pinterest?
You know, I tried, and I was like, I sat there for like an hour. I'm like, you know what? There's just nothing on Pinterest that anybody needs to know about. And then I stopped.
You could have given them like Vanu bed sheets,
Vanu
like
bed sheets, all right.
nails that they could do.
You guys want to see Vanu bed sheets? We'll get that. We'll get that taken care
High
of.
priority stuff here.
I'm gonna
Taylor.
stop. You know, like this camo thing. It really benefits you guys, but I think sheets that are Vanu colors just would be so much better.
I don't know. She's the one who brought up Pinterest. I was like, do you think people will use it? She's like, they will because I will make it. I was like, okay.
Well, I rescind that. I retract it.
No longer. It's not relevant.
No.
She's in agreement.
I have been defeated by Pinterest.
All right. And if you want to be on Friday Night Apps, there is the link. And if you're watching this as a recap on YouTube or wherever, you can go to the section of our forums that is Friday Night Apps, and you can go to what is this Friday Night Apps you speak of? And there's all kinds of links there that you can put yourself in there depending on what you like doing in PlanetSide 2 so that we can feature you on our awesome show. Yeah. Yeah.
Yay.
We're gonna have hoagie time.
Hoagie time.
Hoagie time. We're gonna
Hoagie
make
show.
a camera just for him. You
Yep.
should make a stream. You make millions off of that. Also, be sure to follow me, Perfect Storm. I am now the community manager actually at EverQuest 2, but I will still be here doing all kinds of awesome videos for PlanetSide 2 and helping you guys learn all about it. So be sure to submit yourselves. I need more outfits in the queue. All right, see you guys later. We will be back. We will be back next Friday, 5 to 7 p.m. PT. Be there. Or else Taylor is going to
I'll think of something
something horrific.
next week. But you won't know about it because you won't be there.
Actually, no, she'll do something awesome and you will miss it.
Yeah. What now?
We'll have you dress up as the Vanu chick again. That would be uncomfortable to sit
Yeah,
down.
I don't think I could fit in this chair.
You're
like
playing
that.
with those gloves.
I couldn't move my shoulders.
She couldn't even like hold. She's like, here, can you put the weapon through?
It's got the claw things. It's very uncomfortable.
All right, see you guys later. Thanks again for joining us.
Say bye.